All right. Hi. We are doing hive inspection today. I haven't done one since the 29th, and I was out of town this weekend, so I'm a little behind. Got my smoker ready and hive tool. We're gonna poke in, and I'll make it quick because it's hot out here. It's a little late in the morning, and let's see. All right, let's poke in, ladies. All right. Always want to take a peek. Oh. All right, let's crush some beetles. Fucking beetles. The bees don't like them either. They're invaders. They're parasites. They contribute nothing. Yeah. And I've got a beetle problem because I'm right here against the trees, and I'm gonna have to talk to my pop and see what he can recommend, because I'm probably gonna need to do something a little bit more serious than beetle blasters to deal with these guys, because they are icky. Ugh. Woo. All right, top lid. I'm gonna talk myself through it and try to go fast. Hello, ladies. How's everyone doing? Decided to put my camera angle this way so I don't have to always walk in front of the entrance to show you guys the frames. Oh, I still haven't even had a chance to finish editing and posting my last video of my last hive inspection. So maybe I can do both of those today. Oh, they get stuck in here because of the wax. Kind of seals it around the edges, and then you really got to pry the frames out. And they're heavy because they are full of honey. This one is slam-packed capped honey. Nothing but capped honey. This side we have got, they're working on honey and nectar. This whole frame is nothing but honey. Good work, ladies. Look at you go. Probably not going to find the queen here because she's probably busy laying eggs, and she's going to be either towards the middle or probably deeper down, but we'll see. So that's frame one, honey, honey. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in and keep going. I don't want to hurt anybody, but it happens. It's just, you're always going to kill some, even though you don't want to. The only problem I have, one of the problems I have with it, is they release a scent, a smell, and then they get mad because there's like, it's an alarm going off that someone's hurt. And then they smell me. Frame two. I can tell it's honey. Get in there. Alrighty. Ugh. You gotta make it so hard. They're getting a little mad at me. Like I said, it's late in the morning. I should have got out here earlier, but got a little busy. Woo! Here we go. Honey, honey, honey. And down there we have some brood. See the eggs? I'm probably not good at holding this. Brood and honey. And we have got lots of brood here. All of that is babies, and then the white cap stuff around the edges is your honey. Trying to keep an eye out for my queen. I'll go ahead and see what I should have got this weekend at the conference was one of them little hook things where I could hang my frames as I worked, but because really going to be, it's going to be hard to get this box separated from that box when it's full of frames to inspect the bottom box. Yeah, ladies. And I don't like to put down the frames when they're busy working, but that's frame two. I might put it to the side real quick because here we go. See a cluster, you always want to check for your queen when they get bundled up like that. Yeah, I'm gonna lay it upright. Frame 3. This is one of Pop's black ones. I can tell because mine are wood, and the ones he helped me get started with that had some drawn comb on them were black and plastic. I have a lot of bees. Like, it makes me want to, do I need to do like a split, or do I need to expand again? I couldn't imagine going higher because, I mean, it'd be hard to handle. All right. Oh, they're getting mad at me. I'm sorry. It's important to stay calm, not get too excited. But they're buzzing, like they're vibrating, communicating. They're busy. Here we've got lots of brood and pollen and nectar. They are very busy. Let's see this side. We've got brood. It's a pretty good pattern. It's a little spotty, but it's a pretty good job. They've got honey in the corners. There's a little lady right there with honey bags on her legs. It's like she's got... Well, this is frame 3. Put her... I need somewhere to put these. I need a hook. I need a hook real bad. Frame 4. Frame 4. Like I said, it's hot out here. It's really important not to get heat exhaustion when you're out in the heat like this. I got myself a neck fan and it's charging, but next time I'll have it. All right. I have a... Wow, this colony has really grown since I've last been in here. Wow. 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 Ladies, slow down. I know. Okay, all right, let's just get her out of there. What frame is this? Frame 4? Come on, let me in. All right, we have got brood and honey and, well, you know, some nectar. And brood and capped honey. They're doing good. Doing real good. Really. Uh-oh, smoker went out. I just don't like to hurt the ladies. I really don't. I need a hook. All right, just hang out right here for a minute. Just hang about, and we'll get you back in there in a moment. All right, so we've got, I'm gonna turn this one so I can get the top box off in a moment. Gotta get into that top box. Get you here. Now I probably look crazy, but you should see how fast and rough the inspectors at the co-op apiary can be. Like, they just fly through it, because some of these people have like hundreds of hives to inspect in a day, and you know, they gotta be snappy. There's my beetle blaster down there. I have to tell Pop how big this thing has gotten. All right, they're busy girls. Oh, I'm trying to be a better narrator. I don't expect anybody to actually watch this, but it'll be fun to look back over. We've got honey and a nectar frame and a total brood frame. I mean, that is brood for days. And one thing I haven't seen a lot of so far is drone brood, funny enough. That would be kind of puffed up and look a little bit like like the little Captain Crunch type Cocoa Puff. I don't know. They're puffy. Alright, putting these ladies down here. I didn't see my queen. She's marked with a red dot, so hopefully she'll... Oh no. She got a butt bubble. I don't know what that is. She probably tried to sting. I guess you know that when a honeybee stings, it's fatal for them. Pretty much their entire abdomen rips out when they sting you. Really hot. I might have to, I don't know. I'm gonna finish it, of course. All right, we have got honey and capped brood on this side, and brood and honey over here. Not seeing the queen yet. I'm hoping she's on the bottom. Once I get the top box off, I'll move all my frames back in and start on the bottom box. Because it'll be a hell of a lot easier to get off of there when it's empty. Woo! All right, ladies, this next one, I see some drone brood finally. And honey, capped honey and drone brood in this one that's coming up. Frame 6. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and then there's 7. 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is frame 7. I gotta remember, because after I do this, I watch the video back and then I fill in my little hive inspection log. It's a lot easier to do it that way than trying to fill it out as you're doing it. And honestly, I'm still at the learning how to do inspection stage of the journey. We've got lots of capped honey here. This is gonna be a honey frame. And this over here, we've got honey and brood. Honey over here. Oh, and I'm seeing eggs. My queen is busy. There's lots of eggs. She's doing good. Looks like she's laying them wherever she can. She's busy. Woo! Halfway there, almost. It's hot as hell. All right, sticky, sticky, all the wax. All right, here we've got another heart honey, heart. It looks like a lot of drone brood going on. And I've got lots of larvae. It's gonna be hard to see, but let's see if I can get you in there. All right, let's see if we can find some larvae. There we go. And then on the other side, honey. That's gonna be a honey frame. Woo. All right, frame 9. I am noticing that I don't have any space at all for them to work in this top box, which could be a problem. Oh, there's my queen. Here we go. Let's see her. You shut up. All right, there she is in the red dot there. She's buzzing about. I'm gonna put this back in the box because I don't want her to go anywhere. But she's working on some brood. There's drone brood and lots of honey in this frame. And yeah, it's a honey frame on that side. But there's my lady. She's doing a great job. Doing a great job. Proud of my queen. Oh, all right. Frame 10. Now I'm gonna do the bottom box. Move it. I'm gonna pause it and take a break. I'm gonna get some water. And frame 10. Last frame in my top box. These are deep frames. Some people use smaller frames. These can be really heavy once they get loaded up with honey and brood. It's really, but this side, let's see. This side, they still got some work. They got a little bit of room here, if you see. They're drawing comb and they're filling it with nectar, and there's some capped honey, but they still have a little bit of room to work on this 10th frame. But I am definitely running out of room. So we're gonna see how much room they have to work in the bottom and figure out what my next steps are. Right. So I'll put them back in there. So I don't want to waste your time trying to pry this top box off because the wax makes it really sticky and I'm going to have to really pry and open it up. So after I do that, I'll pick back up. All right. Welcome back. I've hydrated and I've got my smoker relit because it went out and I really never have needed it. The smoke, you know, confuses the bees and because they work by smell more than anything. So got that going just in case I need it. But tend to not to. All right, let's get back in here. All right, so I'm gonna put my other frames back. And see, you know, you put them all on the ground and they just continue working. They don't really give a shit, a crap. And get everybody back in there. Makes it really heavy to lift though. They are heavy. You would think they'd be that heavy. All right. If we remember, I left my queen in there because I didn't want her on the ground. All right, so I gotta get some ladies out of the way. Some, for the most part, they move out of the way. They're smart. All right. I've got a little bit of a swarm under here. It's probably because they're hot. Oh, a beard. They're bearding under there. Whoops. All right, so we've got frame 1, frame 2, 3. Got some pond straw in there. Got them all dirty. That's my fault. Should have got one of them hooks this weekend. Went to the beekeeping conference in the mountains this weekend, and I think I was more focused on the mountains than anything else. It was a really nice trip. There's going to be one in New Bern in the spring. I'm excited about that. Let's get these ladies back organized. All right, we got a couple more. And these under here that are bearded, I mean, they know where to go. I mean, I could probably scoop them back in and put them back in, but it's hot. They know what to do, I think. They'll come back into the hive, or although some of these could be nurse bees that need to come back in. I'll try it when we get to the end, and it'll just be complete chaos, and it'll be funny. All right, last frame for the top box, and then I finally start on the bottom box. All right, here we go. Get out of the way. There's one more frame somewhere. Yeah. Could use smaller gloves. Here we are. Oh. Let's get her back in there. You know, I have not seen a lot of beetles. I did when I first opened up, but in the frames themselves, I have not seen any, which is a relief. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought. All right, top box back together. Let's start with the bottom box. Let's check out my beetle blaster, because I'll need to dump the, whoo, they're getting mad. They're getting mad. So, we've got beetles in there. The bees herd them into the oil, and then they die. They drown. So I'm gonna put some fresh oil in that later and put it back in. And since the ladies are getting mad, I'm gonna relight that smoker. Yeah. You need it when you need it. You don't want it to be hot smoke because that'll burn them. You want it to kind of be cool smoke, if that makes sense. No. It's hard to keep smoker going. All right. That'll be enough. Whew. It's hot. It's not impossible for them to get in your suit. That's like one tried to sting through my shoe. Kamikaze missions, huh? I'm not dangerous. This bottom box of bees, they're a little bit more aggressive. They're a little bit more like, what the hell are you doing in here type attitude. All right. Whoops, there she is. All right, on this side we have got honey, capped honey and nectar. And this will be a honey frame as well, although there is a random drone cell in the middle. That's weird. Huh. I need to take some time to look sometimes. These are honey bags. They sure are busy. I love it. All right. Oh, next frame, frame number 2. Here comes Jerry. I would advise you to stay over there. Huh? I'm talking to my camera. All right. I must have put some empty frames in the bottom last time because this frame, they've still got some room to work on the bottom and they're still drawing comb. We've got drone brood and we've got capped honey. And on this side, we've got, tons of capped honey and nectar and they're still drawing comb. And my sweat is getting in my eyes right now. It burns. All right, I'm sorry, ladies. I really don't like being disturbed, tell you what. Ooh, so. Frame number 3. Frame number 3, we've got capped honey. They're drawing comb. We've got nectar. And drawn capped honey, nectar, and we've got some drone brood right there. Those are the puffy ones. Those are your male bees. They can't sting, by the way. They have no stinger. They serve one purpose. Can't hint. Yeah. They know when someone gets smashed, so you kind of gotta get in and get out. What is this? Frame 4. 6, 7, 8. Frame 4. Capped honey, a couple drone brood, and nectar. This is gonna be mostly honey. We've got capped honey, lots of nectar and pollen, and they've still got room to work there, so I might, got some beetles. Darn it. All right, next one. I really hate smashing you guys. All right, 4, 5, frame 5. I am ready to get out of this beast suit, I'll tell you what. It's hot. That's balls. And it's even vented, and I'm wearing like a tank top and shorts, but a neck fan would be nice. All right, they've still got some room to draw comb here. We've got some drone brood, and we've got capped honey. Capped honey and nectar and pollen, and a little bit more room to work, but it doesn't take them long to draw wax at all, so I gotta figure out what to do next. All right, that was frame 5. My sweat is in my eyeballs. 6, frame 6. All right, well here they've got some room to work. You see, they've got still some room to draw wax and got lots of capped honey, nectar, pollen. And on this side, they've got capped honey and they've still got some room to work and draw comb, and they've got nectar and pollen. So, I've got a little bit of room to work so far, not much. Oh my goodness, I am dripping in sweat right now. You can't see it, but my face is just a waterfall of sweat. Doesn't that sound hot? All right, 7, frame 7. Oh, yeah. So you gotta be careful when you scratch or rub your face when doing this, because that's how you push a bee right into your face and get stung. All right, so there we've got drone brood, some nectar, still drawing comb, capped honey, nectar, still drawing some comb. They don't have much room, but they got some room to work. I'm gonna have to get some advice on what my next step is. I've already been advised that I probably need 2 hives to be able to do a split. And then they would probably make their own queen. And I think I got room up here for maybe another hive. All right, frame 8. I'm almost done, ladies, I know. I probably smell awful. I'm gonna smoke myself. All right. That's all nectar and pollen right there, nothing but. And same here, nectar, pollen. That's a honey frame. 8. 8 is a honey frame. Frame 9. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. And then I still have to edit and post the video from the last hive inspection and work on this one, I reckon. I'm a little behind. I really hate video editing, to be honest. Oh, they've got plenty of room to work here, so I don't need to panic there. And they've just gotten started on that one. So they've got at least a frame here to fill. And I might put that deeper in. Yeah. Whoop. I squished some ladies there. I'm so sorry. All right, number 10, final frame. I can check on these beards down here and see if they need to be scooped. I've never scooped a beard before. It's the first time for everything. So they've got room to work, and they look like they're making this into a honey frame. There's a freaking beetle. And then we've got, looks like it's gonna be another honey frame. Way to go, girls. All right, I just wish they would get, all right. So now we gotta squeeze the frames back in there. I'm gonna try to get this one right in there. I am glad they try to move out of the way when they see you coming. They just have such a hard time stopping what they're doing. All right, got you back in there. We're gonna put you back in there. Probably a lot cooler outside the hive right now than it is inside. You'll see I'm doing a lot of fanning, trying to cool down. There's a lot of bees on this frame. All right. Oh, all right. Smoke a little bit. All right. So over here I've got a little beard over here. See, sometimes when bees are first born, they're nurse bees and they can't fly yet, which is weird. They're like, bees of every stage of their age have different jobs based on how old they are. And I don't think, so they're right here. They'll be able to crawl back in. They'll smell the queen and, they'll get back in. All right. Well, now I got to put the top box back on and close it up. But you know what? I'm going to go refill my beetle blaster and get some water and call it. Thank you. Bye.